I'm Dr. Mark Groban.
Why drive all over town to compare cars?
Giving up a variety of great tastes at breakfast. Whether you like scrambled eggs with pancakes...
The year was 2001. A young boy wakes up in the morning. He sat down by the side of his bed and looked at his wall. There was a poster. Ah yes, the beloved shitbox of the early 2000s. That shows off Honda's legendary engineering, their passion for driver-focused cars, and their burning spirit to innovate time and time again. The Honda S2000, or better known by you and I, the S2K. The idea for the S2K popped off in the mid-90s. At that time, people already knew Honda's ability to engineer great cars and design moving works of art.
You know, if I had one of these cars, I would sit on the King's Road all day long doing that. Mr. Tracy.
This was already demonstrated by Senna's mechanical child, the Honda NSS. The whole idea behind the S2K was to make a car that takes the company back in time, all the way back to its roots, but at the same time bringing the company forward as well, showcasing new technological advancements. Honda was no stranger to producing small, fun-to-drive, high-revving roadsters, such as the S500, S600, and the tiny machine that revved up all the way to 9,500 RPM, the S800. And the S2K was destined to revive the lineage of these 1960s legends.
At 6,000 RPM in the other cars, you have to change gear, but in this, there's 3,000 RPM still to go.
The man in charge of the project was no other than Shigeru Uehara, the genius who was responsible for the NSS. Uehara's vision was to build a car that would give the driver a pure driving experience. The project aimed to celebrate Honda's 50th anniversary. It was internally dubbed as Project Sport Study Model, or Project SSM for short. The first concept piece was unveiled at the Tokyo Motor Show in 1995. The audience and press were ecstatic, giving overwhelmingly positive responses to the concept car displayed there. This gave Honda the confidence to move forward with production plans. The S2K was designed to achieve a perfect balance between power, weight, and handling. The engineers behind Project SSM aimed to create a car with decent speed, but also exceptionally agile and responsive. With an important philosophy in mind, the engineers built an all-new platform featuring a front midship layout. This meant that the engine was to be placed behind the front axle, which resulted in near perfect 50-50 weight distribution. The layout was essential to provide its well-renowned handling characteristics.
Even as the S2000 picks up speed in the turns, the suspension remains compliant and responsive, keeping the driver firmly in control.